Hi everyone, welcome back to Adam's Book Nook. Today we're going to be talking about The School for Good and Evil and how the movie fucking sucked. So I was so excited for The School for Good and Evil movie ever since I started reading the books in 6th grade. I'm like, there's a movie coming out, and then it never came out. And then one day I was on Netflix and I was like, oh my god, The School for Good and Evil movie came out. And I watched it and I was like, this is a pile of garbage. But before we talk about the movies, let's talk about the books. So I don't really feel like it's important to talk about books 4 through 6 because it has nothing to do with the movie. Honestly, book 2 has nothing to do with the movie either. But if you want me to talk about books 4 through 6 and my thoughts on them, even though I think book 4 is awful, let me know in the comments. But we're gonna just really talk about books 1 and book 3 today. So, why I hate that they took books 1 and 3 and not 2 is because 2 is very important into leading into 3. But whatever. So, book 1 is mainly the plot lines that the book took from. The two friends, Sophie and Agatha. Sophie makes a wish that she wants to go to the school for good. Agatha doesn't want to go to either. They get swept away. Agatha is placed into the school for good, and Sophie is placed in the school for evil. And Sophie's like, oh my god, I'm supposed to be a pretty princess. I'm supposed to be in the school for good. And we're all like, was there a mistake? And then they meet Tedros, and Tedros is a whiny bitch boy, and I will not take that back. Tedros is a whiny bitch boy, and he will always be a whiny bitch boy, and I hate him. Anyway, so like, Sophie is obviously like, I'm in love with you, Tedros. And Tedros is like, damn, a hottie in the school for evil? Wow. So, they're like, but a never and an ever can't be together. And honestly, that could have been such a good plot line. Like, a never and ever falling in love, evil and good falling in love. But then, like, the author was like, but actually he's in love with Agatha because she's pure and she's good and she actually cares about him. But like, wouldn't it be so good if evil actually got true love instead of just the, oh, never mind, he likes the quirky, misunderstood girl. But whatever. Anyway, but in the end, Sophie and Agatha choose to go home together. Yay! Okay, so then there's the second book, which is they're living in the real world, and Agatha and Sophie both make a wish to go back, but it's like not revealed to the end that Sophie also made a wish. They think it's just Agatha who made. I actually don't remember which one they said. Yeah, Agatha made a wish, and Sophie's like, I want to go home. But then, in the end, they reveal that Sophie also made a wish to see her dead mother again. And, the schoolmaster, who comes back in book 3, reveals himself to Sophie as Sophie's mother. So she kisses her mother, and then he turns into the schoolmaster. And that's where book 3 starts. The book 3 is Agatha and Tedros trying to save Sophie from the schoolmaster, and Sophie being like, oh my god, I love you, schoolmaster, you know me. But then it's also like shown in the books that she's kind of getting sick of him. I don't know, I don't really remember. So there's your briefing on books 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and the whole plot of book 2 is they go back to the world, and then like Tedros is like, they left me. So we need to kill Sophie and Agatha, and now we're at the school for girls and the school for boys. Boom, boom, boom. Feminism. Okay, so what did the movie do that I didn't like? First of all, I thought The School for Good and Evil should be a TV show, let's be honest. Each season is one book, so there'd be 6 seasons. Okay, cool. Whatever, now that that's out of the way, they really wanted the schoolmaster to be relevant in this movie, but he doesn't even show up till book 3. So like we have the plot of quirky Sophie and Agatha showing up, but now they have the schoolmaster assisting Sophie in her day-to-day duties in the school for evil, which makes Sophie seem less powerful than she actually is, because in the book she learned all her magic by herself, but like in the movie it's like, well, it was the schoolmaster all along. Hee hee. When the schoolmaster is like one of the most irrelevant characters. I mean, he made the school for evil and then the school for old evil, but like that's about it. Like he did start a whole war, so I guess he's not irrelevant, but he wasn't the main cause of Sophie's success. So like, why did they have to combine book 1 and book 3? I just feel like that was not needed. Also, they really played up Tedros' stupidity in this movie. He was kind of like, do-de-do, I'm here, I'm Tedros, and I'm hot. Also, why didn't they make him a dumb blonde? Why was he not a dumb blonde? Anyway, this was a shorter video than I expected. I just wanted to rant about the School for Good and Evil. Alright, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love you again. Bye. Oh my god, guys, I also forgot to mention that they didn't make it a plot in the movies, that Sophie and Agatha are twins. So now, new School for Good and Evil fans, are you going through the 5 stages of grief? Someone commented under one of my comments about how the ship name is their sisters because people are shipping Sophie and Agatha from the movie, and they're like, well, the movie is different from the books. I'm like, yeah, the author would still say they're sisters. Shut up.